Hi and welcome to the Warren County YMCA. This is the parking lot. As you can tell, there are 3 entrances here. One over here behind the sign, one over there in the side parking lot, and there's another one on the other side of that building. And as you can see, there's a track to the outside of the Y, and that is not part of the YMCA. There's seating for parking here for about 200 to 300 people. Very adequate parking, many handicap spots, and very open spots to move around. There are also multiple fire lanes right next to the building as well. This is the one and only entrance to the Warren YMCA. This is the front desk. This is where you get all your keys and supplies for basketball, racquetball, soccer, anything you can think of. Also the main directory of everything here. This is the Warren Y pool. It is home to the middle school and high school swimming events. They also here at the Y have a club team called the Dolphins, and they also host CPR and first aid classes here. And they also have a test here. In order to swim in the deep end, you must be able to pass this test.
The game room for the Warren County YMCA. This is right outside the lobby. It's a good transition period for when the kids are waiting for their parents to come pick them up from school. It has a pool table, air hockey, foosball, ping pong, and even has a TV in the corner. This is the Character Club. It's for kindergarten through 2nd grade, and it's for all the kids that attend the services for the babysitting. This is for after school and also summer camps, and it's for whenever they earn enough time to play in here.
This is the gymnasium at the Warren YMCA. As you can see, it is a multi-use facility with 2 gymnasiums of the same size. And one unique thing about this gymnasium is that it is a floating track. You don't really see those nowadays in the Ys locally. And there's a blue divider here in the middle dividing the 2 separate courts. And these gymnasiums are home to many tournaments and summer camps for kids over the summer. They range from soccer, gymnastics, basketball, wrestling tournaments, you name it, the Warren YMCA hosts it.
This is the Nautilus room of the Warren County YMCA. As you can see, we have treadmills and ellipticals on the outside with resistance training on the inside. The ellipticals contain treadmills, stair steppers, stationary bikes, rowing machines, and the resistance training has all different areas that are covered, such as shoulder press, cable flies, preacher curls, and that's about it. This is the Warren County YMCA weight room. It's a pretty standard weight room with Smith machines, cable machines, free weights. It also encompasses unique fields such as the peg wall. Speed bags are in here, ab machines, leg press. This is the upstairs yoga class room where it is just off the track. They host yoga, they host the Silver Sneakers, which is 65 and up for the elderly adults. This also overlooks the racquetball rooms, which there are 3 of them. All of them are locked until you get the key from the front desk. And on the other side, they have this is the kindergarten day camp, which runs after school and throughout the summer.
Span where the East Gym and the main building that you see with the locker rooms and the pool was one section. All out front here with the child care, the pre-core room with all the fitness equipment in, and the West Gym and the free weight room were all added about 10 years later.
Okay. What are some of the goals and objectives of the YMCA?
Well, our main goal, I guess, just to sum it up, is to try to meet the needs of the community. So we constantly are trying to figure out what the needs of the community are, and that would include the needs of everybody. So I think one of the unique things about the YMCA. As you walk around, you'll see that you have a wide range of people, everybody from the wealthiest people in Warren County to some of the lower income people, and they're all in here mixed together. So we're trying to meet the needs of the community regardless of people's income. So that's kind of in a nutshell, that's what we're trying to do.
Okay. And what is your job here?
I'm the CEO.
CEO?
Yeah.
What are some of the problems you face with this facility, such as safety, lighting, stuff like that?
I guess just the size of the facility along with the parking lot. You're going to have, with the amount of usage that we have, you have just a lot of different areas to take care of. So I think we have 11 or 12 rooftop units to heat and cool the building. We have 4 separate boilers. Pool's always a lot of problem when you have a pool the size that we have. So there's a constant need to keep the building clean, because unlike office space or maybe a church or some other more public buildings, we tend to generate more dirt. We have kids, we have people coming in, with just the nature of what we do as far as the doing a lot of physical activity generates a lot of dirt in the building, so we're always dealing with that. Heating and cooling is always a problem when you have a building this big. We'll be running into a lot of trouble in April when spring finally comes, and there's those cold days and hot days, and trying to keep the temperature of the building right is very difficult. But those are some of the issues.
Do you guys ever have any safety issues, like events?
Have any what?
Safety issues.
I don't know. I guess dealing with free weights and fitness equipment, you have some safety issues. We have pretty relatively low incidence of injuries. And we do a pretty good job of identifying those. We have a safety committee that meets on a regular basis, and we go over any issues that may be safety related. So we have a pretty comprehensive safety that anything from even a small cut to a bloody nose, we record, and if there seems to be some kind of a pattern, we will address that.
Okay. How many events do you hold here in the facility?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. There's dozens a month, so I don't know. There's several every week, so it'd be hard to. I've never actually sat down and calculated that. That might be something we should think about, but I don't really know the total amount of events that we would have in this facility.
Right. With some of the bigger events, how long does it take you to transfer the gym to suit those needs? Like for the big wrestling tournaments and.
Not very much. Probably the biggest thing that we have to do as far as setting up a facility would be a gymnastics meet. That's because there's a spring floor with a whole underlayer and cover and bars and vault and those kind of things. When they have a gymnastics event, not very much. They'll set it up on a Friday evening and tear it back down when the event's over on a Sunday. So probably no event that we do takes more than 4 or 5 hours to set up.
Okay.